Good afternoon, fellow speakers, fellow students, and teachers. Today, I will be discussing the case of death penalty and why it is a very, very bad thing to do. In many countries around the world, the death penalty is made for courts to decide on serious, indictable offences where the victim is so severely at risk to society that they must be put to death. It is noted that the death penalty does not in fact actually reduce the number of killings in the country. For example, in the United States, in the state of Arizona, about 400 death penalty cases were set up, and out of 400, 380 of them were prosecuted and put to death. The death penalty in this year was 28,000 homicides. The following year, this number was roughly the same at 27,800. Death penalty is not a form of punishment that is reducing crime. There are alternative forms of punishment that can reduce the rate of crime and serious offences. One example is the method of punishment used in Norway, where prisoners who have committed very serious offences that carry the death penalty have in fact been placed on an isolated island by themselves with no constraints. There's no restraints on them, there's no handcuffs. They are free to roam the island, but they have duties where they must every day clean, cut bushes, and do other ordinary things that humans do. And this is a way of rehabilitating the people who have been charged with this offense. There are also other alternatives, like, for example, in a state in America, I believe it's Michigan, where the murderers have come in face to face with the victim's family, and over a long discussion, they have been able to really set into the perpetrator's mind the consequences of their action. This has caused the person committing the crime to turn away from a criminal life. 33% of them actually left prison without never committing a serious charge again. As my other fellow spokespeople have spoken, and I will reinstate what they have said about the role of morality in this case. A human life is a human life, and taking a human life is not acceptable, no matter who does it. Doesn't matter if it's the courts or just someone on the street. We need to find alternative ways that work. An eye for an eye and the whole world will be blind, as Gandhi said. So we, as people, need to look for alternative ways because the death penalty is not working. Thank you very much.